Hello there, it is April 24th. We're going to record a video today to give you information on today's patch notes. In case you don't monitor Global Labs or saw my video last week, here are the updates that went live today in NAEU. We're going to start off with a little something different. We're going to do the events first. Today starts an event with all of your Dark Rifts that you are guaranteed a chance at the box of the Howling Dead. So I just did my Dark Rifts. I ended up with 8 boxes of the Howling Dead. What makes them great is that you can get up to a duo Debaraka. So you're definitely going to want to do your Dark Rifts this week and make sure you do them whenever they spawn. The event is going on until May 15th, so do them often, do them always. They also have a new Dark Rift boss, Mamori, which is, he was the event boss, the big bear that spawns southwest of Velia. You'll see him west of Bartali Farm here. He was pretty easy. I did him this morning, easier than Gyfin, so, or Griffin, excuse me. So the other thing you can get from him is the Mamori's Claw, which are the event pieces, which will give you the Mewa hair ornament, the pirate eye patch, the costume things, the deep bamboo hat that everybody loves, etc., etc. I also got 20 magical shards off him, which is nice. And if you want to look at there's the fox mask, the Cupid's halo, the cherry blossom earring, and coronet, the pirate eye patch, that's one of my favorites, the Mewa hair ornament, and the bamboo hat, basically known as bucket hat. One of the other fashions is looking fresh outfit. This is the jeans and t-shirt outfit that is now live. You can get this. It is dyeable. It's 2,200 pearls. And there is an event where if you take a picture of yourself looking fresh and post it in the forums on the album, you can get a Patrigo's apparel bag and some other things. So if you're interested in that. And last but not least, Guild League exclusive drops. For Guild League, you're going to get watch any of the partners or creators below when they stream, and you get Twitch drops. Elixir Box, Artisan Memory, Item Collection Scrolls, Corrupt Oil of Immortality. And the content creator schedule is as shown. So make sure you do your Twitch drops anyways. Okay, now we're going back to the patch notes. We talked about this last week with Global Labs. It doesn't look like anything's changed, but we will go through it just to make sure. With the Musa, it looks like you're getting less PvE damage and a hair more PvP damage. Once again, the whole purpose of the class changes has been to balance the PvE experience. That's straight from the dev's mouth. So some of the classes that were grinding a lot faster and a lot better than other classes are going to be getting nerfed, whereas other classes are going to get buffed a little bit. So Kuno and Ninja, not much except for a little bit of cooldowns adjustment. Kuno, you're looking at a pretty good increase, like a 20% increase in PvE and a slight PvP nerf, just ever so slight. It kind of goes back and forth. It's nerf, buff, buff, buff. Okay, so overall it's a buff. Ninja, same thing. We're adjusting some cooldowns here or there with PvE damage, about a 20% increase. A slight nerf in PvP. I don't know, 13%, 12.5% is a little bit more than that. So Ninja, you're getting kind of cut at the ankles a little bit. Looks like you're going to be a better grinder, which is good because I don't grind on a Ninja. I never have. So if you do, let me know how it is. Striker, going to be increasing PvE and decreasing PvP. And once again, with these class balances, this is pretty much what you're going to expect across the board. Everybody's going to get more or less a little bit of PvE, except for those of you who are S+ tier that you're going to be nerfed. So I'm looking down here, you know, like it's about a 20% increase. Mystic, this is where I went on the Global Labs patch notes. You know, let me know how much this affects you Mystics out there, but going to 81% reduction in PvP on damage, it just seems like it hurts. So let me know if that really is as drastic as it seems. So you guys are getting a little more of a PvP nerf, and you're getting about a 10% increase in PvE. Then Megu, we're getting a slight reduction in PvE, and a slight increase in PvP damage. So those are just minor tweaks though. And if you play one of these classes, by all means pause the video or look up the patch notes and actually dive into your class. As far as the ninja, the striker, archer, lon, those are just small little issues. The rest of the classes will be done throughout May. I think they're planning on having all of the class updates done by the end of May or first week of June. This is where they're going to be adding new fish species in Lake Camasilvia, Lake Grana, and Lake Flondor. They're kind of adjusting the fish. The weekly fishing contest, it continues to go well. If you subscribe to my channel, you'll be getting my updates on every week as soon as possible. Whenever the new fishing contest drops, I'm posting videos of 5 minutes or less are where all the locations for the red, yellow, and blue fish you can catch. They're also increasing blue and yellow fish in these locations. We're talking Coastal Cave, Balanos Island, Stone Beach Shore, Papua Cornea, Sawsons, Coastal Cliff, Eastern Balanos Coast, Madaya, Illidab Oasis. They're also changing the fish descriptions to increase or to tell you how you can catch them, normal or harpoon, and they're classifying them as common, high quality, rare, or prize. They're changing the term big fish to high quality fish, which if I look right now, I'm going to see if they updated the fishing rods. Because I do have the Balanos Calpheon. So Balanos says that's auto fishing time. Calpheon says high quality fish. Madaya says rare fish. So they did change big fish to high quality. It is updated on the rods as well as the floats. And then changed the item description for the floats. So here's an example right now. It says, okay, capture method, normal or harpoon, origin coastal cave. The green fish are now common fish, so I don't know if that means they've eliminated whitefish altogether, but we will see. Improve the operation method of threat of imminent convergence and ataraxia. They changed the names of the Calx Deep Sea Spirit Perfume Embracing Spirit Perfume Elixir, as well as the Premium Elixir box is now the high quality perfume box. So they're all perfumes now. So perfume of Calc, make sure I say that correctly. Perfume of Deep Sea, Perfume of Spirits, and Perfume of Bracing Spirits. Change to display the acquisition message on the top of the screen when obtaining stuffed animals. Change to no longer display a cheer animation for Bags or Muskins. RIP. Minor bosses. Improve the summoning of Valkita upon defeating the ancient weapon in Ataraxia or Zekia. As well as they're buffing the Vel reward bundle. You're getting more Vel's fine powder, more coral pieces, more gold bars, more tidal blackstones. You can no longer get regular blackstones. So, as far as quests and knowledge, minor little things there. They're adding this UI to view Node War results now for anybody who does Node War. So in case you participated but you don't know what happened, because either you have trouble concentrating in PvP or you were just too busy dying, now you got this. It says, hey, listen, hey, you lost or you won. This is what you got, etc., etc. You can check the results of the Node War you participated in, and you can't check it while it's going on. And war heroes are not recorded, and they're kept for the most recent 30 entries. So for those of you who run Node Wars, you can use this to browbeat people on your team, or to pat them on the back. What's that saying? Criticize in private, praise in public. And added the feature to display the location of all guild members on the world map during Node Conquest Wars, so you can see if people are hiding in the caves somewhere. Who knows? UI. We're introducing a new feature that lets you search multiple items at once. The only application I can think of for this is if you're crafting, cooking, or alchemying, and you need to find all your stuff. Other than that, I mean, for those of you who want to be super organized, this will help. Added a method to change the order of your characters in the endgame window. This is a click and drag system, so if you want to change it around, go for it. Improve the display of the return and rent buttons. Cool. Improve the effect opacity settings. Okay. Change the position of the weekly fishing contest banner and brightness of the background of the fish guide. I do like the updates when you're doing the fishing. You come back after AFK and it's got the little blue icon next to your fishing menu, which is where it keeps track of if you got any new record-sized fish. Added knowledge images for the following fish species. Improve the visibility of the season servers in the server selection window. In fact, I'll just check that out right now in game. Oh yeah, they made them green. Cool. System, improve the closing speed of the world map. Apparently that was an issue. Revamp the adventure profile menu on the official website. Those of you who do know, you can look up people on the official website. On the campgrounds, it's called. You can search them by family name or character name, give you information if they've deemed it to be public. So they're improving that. Adventure profile. You can always select to make it private. Go into the info privacy settings button at the top left of your adventure profile. You could say people can look me up or people can't. And when it's updated, or when the adventure profile is applied, if the previous additional information setting are public, it'll automatically be set to public. If it was private, it'll automatically be set to private. Added recommended media to the adventures board, where you in the game where you can view various artworks. So if you hit F2 in the game, there you go. Now F2 menu, just to recap, is very handy. That's where you're going to find your crafting notes, so you can look up recipes and your events and announcements. But apparently now there's recommended media. So there you go. Added UI feature on the official website and game launcher login page to display the most recent login method. Those of you who are worried about account security, there you go. Improve the community activities page to show thumbnail images. Fix an issue of the adventures board where the page name appeared awkward. Change the official website. Feedback's no longer visible. New wallpapers for the denim and t-shirt look. And translations were changed. And then let's see if there's anything modified or changed. Change system. Issue. Float was not reflecting. Okay. Ouija, awkward moment, fix the issue reservation window did not save account. Fix the issue where the count for obtaining Node War titles was reset if the title expired during Node War. Fix the issue where awkward place stone pillars, change the null shoes, golden pink. Okay, improve the golden pig king fight so if the golden pig repeated the same attack pattern a certain number of times while trapped in the terrain, he would move to. Okay, so no more Golden Pig King C8 through 10 getting stuck, so that's a good thing. Fix the issue where titles were not properly obtained after having acquired more than 100 titles. Fix the issue where the back outfit was exposed in the character X selection window. I did notice that on the Dark Knight, so that's cool. Ninja, fix the issue where the main and sub weapons were held awkwardly in the character selection window. And Deadeye, fix the issue where the back outfit was not exposed. So there you go. There's your April 24th patch notes. Please like the video. Let me know that it was helpful. Please subscribe to the channel. Look for my global lab updates as well as my fishing location updates. If you'd like to see me cover any content, feel free to just comment. Reach out to me on my socials. Reach out to me on Discord. Thank you very much and have a great day.